No Kings protests. Okay, this has got to be the stupidest shit I've ever seen. Okay, not one thing was accomplished. Not even if they did this 1,000 more times, not one thing would be accomplished in the future. Like, what do they really think that they're doing by dressing up in like Pokemon costumes and like a fucking T-Rex and holding up signs that say "Sparkle On"? The fuck? Are y'all dumb? Like, what do you really think you're accomplishing? Nothing. Nothing. Just imagine if like 1% of those people didn't do that and they just volunteered at organizations that help immigrants. Like, what if they did that? That would be a huge number, considering all the people that went out and protested, and it wasn't even a protest, it was a gathering. If all those people who gathered for this No Kings protest went and just volunteered their time or money to organizations that actually help immigrants, dude, like, just imagine the difference they could have made. But no, they would rather write on signs with glitter pens and be performative. That's all the left knows how to do, is just be performative. If the powers that be have convinced us that an effective form of resistance is writing on poster board with glitter pens, they've already won. They've already won. And y'all are dumb. Y'all are dumb to just go out and just do stupid shit like this. Like, I've seen the stupidest shit. People dressing up like fucking salamanders, and like their signs are like, what do you think what difference do you think you're making? Do something like actually productive. If you're gonna protest, like do something that actually makes a difference. Like, look at this shit. No Kings Nashville, dressing up like a T-Rex. Drumpf is done. You got him this time. Wow. He's gonna see this and he's gonna be like, wow, look at that T-Rex. Here's another. You sucked in Home Alone 2. Wow. Donald Trump is done. You got him there. Surely this will stop Donald Trump. Like, liberals are so stupid. What these people do, they gather and they see these black and white pictures in history books of people holding up signs to actually spread awareness about stuff, but they're just dressing up like cartoon characters and just making signs that don't actually say anything. They're not making any difference. It's a protest with no actual demands. They're just all gathering together because they feel good. They're doing stupid dances. Like, what difference do you think that is making? Like, imagine if just 1% or 2% of the people that went to this No Kings protest volunteered their time for organizations that help immigrants. Like, just imagine the difference that would have made. But no, they don't want to do, they just want to be performative and take selfies. Because they're performative, that's all they are. Liberals are just performative retards. And the thing is, not one person was able to give me a clear answer on what was accomplished. I made a post about it, and one person said, the only way we have ever gotten things is through protesting. Sad to see you keep dissing what actually does make a difference, and has throughout all of history proven to be effective. What was effective about this? None of this was actual protesting. This was just a gathering of people holding up signs that say stupid shit that doesn't even fucking matter. Like, what difference was made? Not one person was able to name one thing. Not one person. Someone I follow posted this, and this is the most accurate description I've ever seen. Remember, the No Kings protest is a depletion of resources and energy that you could be giving yourself and your local resistance groups. It's performative and creates no change whatsoever. And I've reposted that quote, and she's a pro-immigration leftist, and I just reposted that quote, and I had people getting pissed at me over it. Not one thing was accomplished here. No one was actually protesting. There was no civil disobedience. Like, if there was actual civil disobedience, then I'd be all for it, because I'm all about civil disobedience. But there was none of that. It was people doing silly dances, holding up signs that they wrote with glitter pens that say stupid shit like "keep calm and sparkle on." Like, what the fuck do you think like that's gonna stop Donald Trump? Like, Donald Trump's gonna see that and he's like, oh damn, keep calm and sparkle on. Wow. Dressed up like a dinosaur? Wow. I think I'm gonna change my ways. Idiots, man, idiots. I'm all about resistance and civil disobedience and protesting, but this was not protesting. Not one thing was accomplished by these No Kings protests. I use that word very loosely. And don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with hanging out with people and taking selfies, but to act like anything was accomplished or changed or even protested is a little silly. Like, can one person tell me which one of Trump's policies was protested and how? Please leave it in the comments, because I'm wondering, like, how was anything protested? How was anything changed? How was anything accomplished? Please let me know in the comments. If you saw one thing that was changed, please let me know, because I'm dying to know. Anyway, liberals are performative. What else is new? They've always been performative. They will be performative in the future. Yeah, so I don't know what else to say. Like, this shit was so stupid. They all act like they accomplished, like, this huge thing, and not one thing was changed. Not one. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. How many more No Kings protests would there have to be for something to get changed? Like, if they did 1,000 more of these, would that make a change? 100 more? 10 more? So someone let me know, please. From the way I see it, if they did this 1,000 more times, not one thing would be changed. They'd still be gathering, taking selfies, wearing furry costumes, and just being performative. Like, I don't know, man. Liberals are dumb as fuck. I don't know what else to say. But No Kings protests are fucking stupid. That's all I gotta say.
Meanwhile, the protests themselves were shockingly adult.